This trip has been so nuts so far. I mean, we're on day 2 already. I've done Muay Thai, I've eaten, I've gone to temples. Everything's been amazing. And now I got a sumo tournament coming up. I'm gonna crush that. It is the morning after the tournament. I went 6-4, as you've probably already seen, and ended up being 1 match shy of a bronze medal. It will haunt me for the rest of my life, but for now, I'm gonna go cry on the beach. So, fun start to the vlog, right guys? Here we go, hey-yo, back at it again. Everything's back to normal. A year's worth of work has culminated and everything is fine now. But none of that matters now because we are traveling to a new city and we're gonna have fun, damn it. We're gonna have fun. Kickstart this second half of the vlog off right. Let's get rolling. Get it? Because it's a rolling suitcase. Our next stop is Phuket, Thailand, where hopefully we have lots of Muay Thai training, adventuring, and food tasting ahead of us. We are trying this. Oh, it's just Fanta. I bought this not knowing what it was. It's just Fanta. It's so rude. Anyway, this is, it tastes kind of like medicine. No, it's not really that good. Wouldn't give that same rating to this view though. Phuket is Thailand's largest island. It's known for its beaches, its rock structures, its nightlife. We got the sickest Pimp My Ride van for our hour-and-a-half drive down to the craziest hotel I've ever been to. This place is so nice. I feel like I shouldn't even be raising my voice. Look at this. Dude, they gave us candies. They didn't even let us check in, we got candies. And not even just the candy. The best tea I've ever had. That's so good. But even that fantastic tea paled in comparison to the room. Wait until you see this. I'll be honest, I forgot we booked this. Come on in. Get the full scope of everything. They have a frame for their mirror. They didn't even need it. It doesn't even really frame the mirror. And then the tub, that's a bathtub that will actually fit me. It's wonderful. Good heavens. Maybe that's a pole? It's a pole. It's a pole. That could have been much worse. Okay, that's the toilet. And then there's the shower. Where's the water coming from? The ceiling. Okay, follow me in here. The bedroom. Look at this. We got a bed. We got a TV. We got a chair. Look at that. That's decorations. Hotels don't do decorations anymore. Elephant in the room in Thailand. It's not our anniversary. We did have an anniversary this year though. We're just celebrating it pretty late. This is the Mountain View balcony. Wow. I've been wanting a balcony this whole time. I mean, that's a mountain, all right. That's a mountain if I've ever seen one. That was a small fly. Good thing she didn't overreact. Yeah, I mean, just, this place is beautiful. I had a hope that this would help me forget about the competition. What is sumo? Never heard of her. Okay, but that's enough goofing around. We've got a Muay Thai session coming up. And not just that, a beach private lesson, which I booked a while ago, not thinking about how hot the beach might be and how I would feel after what was essentially 10 car crashes the day before. As much as I want to have like the Muay Thai experience, I physically can't do much right now. I am sore on my triceps on both sides. I like pulled, this is so tender to touch. Both of my calves are on fire and it's hot out. It's 90 degrees, the UV's like 8. I'm gonna be shirtless on the beach. So life could be worse. Hey, there's a bird behind you. What do you think? Do you think I'll be able to get the Muay Thai trainer to go light on me? That's not a good sign. Not a good sign.
While we walked down to the beach to the gym, I mentally prepared myself to be beat up by whoever was coaching me, and we lucked out because it is the most beautiful day you can possibly imagine. And it wouldn't be long before we made it to Maikaron, a local Muay Thai gym on Maikaron Beach, where I would be handed a pair of gloves and get ready for my beach Muay Thai session. I was handed a cell phone and it was the owner, essentially just explaining to me that I would be coached by a man named Paidang today. Paidang, who has a fight this weekend, and he kindly asked in a very respectable way if I would mind having the session indoors today. Couldn't have been an easy conversation for him to have. Would have been a lot easier if he had Quillbot. This video is sponsored by Quillbot. If you're anything like me, you probably hate work emails. Luckily, there's Quillbot that makes it easier. Look, their Chrome extension checks my grammar, makes me sound more professional. It helps you draft emails. There's even a translation detector, and in this case, a full translation feature, so I can send this wonderfully worded email to a gym in Thailand. I'm sure they'd let me in immediately. Let's see if Quillbot can translate this message. Probably not that though, because I just made that up. Ever since I installed Quillbot, my inbox has been so incredibly easy to manage. You can install Quillbot for free with the link down below. And he kindly asked if I would mind having the session indoors today. And hallelujah, thank you for asking me, because it is so hot outside. Similar to our session the other day, we started off with shadow boxing, and I actually feel a lot better already than I did the first session I had with Trainer Gay. It wouldn't be long before Paidang started asking me some questions about my background and what I do, and my background's pretty weird, so it's kind of hard to explain. And once again, I'm brutally torn between one, looking cool in front of this new person I just met, and two, not exhausting myself before the practice even starts. He said he's been fighting since he was 6.
Wow.
And he fights like every 2 months, maybe? He has a fight this Saturday. I feel good right now, thank goodness. But we haven't really hit anything yet. That's when I started Dio yesterday. For round 2 of our warm-up, he had me go hit the heavy bag, boxing only. I was kind of surprised by this, just based off of how heavy on kicks my last session was. But boxing is undeniably easier on the body than kicks are, and it's something I need more work in, so I'll take it. So glad it's not on the beach. This is already so warm. There's like a fan or two in. No, there's a breeze in here. I don't think it would really be authentic. It would just kind of be out there in the heat. And he has a fight this weekend too. Can't really have that. I know it's only been 2 rounds, but it is remarkable how much better I feel right now than I did when I first arrived and had my first session. After we finished a round of boxing on the bags, we moved to Muay Thai on the bags. And this is where I could really feel him start to watch me. Granted, that's what I'm paying him to do, but it feels like he's really trying to get a scope of what I like, what I'm bad at. But he's not saying anything, he's just being observant. In the moment, I'll be honest, I don't know what he's thinking. Unfortunately though, it wouldn't be long before I start to feel the effects of the sumo tournament a day or two before. Oh, my triceps. Something up with it. See, here's where I'm smart though. Much like I did in all of grade school, I asked the teacher a question about themselves to divert the attention away from the work we're supposed to be doing. And I'm glad I did, because Paidang's fascinating. He shows me pictures of when he was a young boy and his father was with him while he fought. He's clearly incredibly passionate about the sport, about coaching, and he lives the life of a Muay Thai fighter. I showed him pictures of me and my parents when they used to train me, except he is much more accomplished than I am. He said he's fought over 200 Muay Thai bouts since the age of 6, which means for the last 19 years he's had 10 fights a year. He grew up in the local Bangkok circuit and has even fought his way up to 1 championship. I asked him how he likes to fight, and he said he's a Muay Femur. They're calm, patient, and technical. And watching some of his tape back, this dude's slick. He's powerful, he's strong, he's fast, and his footwork is very fun to watch. This dude's a monster, and is not a good sign for how hard he's gonna make me work later. But I wasn't there to yap, as much fun as I was having. I was there to do some Muay Thai. Even though this round started off slow, I knew it was gonna pick up soon. There's a feeling out process whenever you start hitting pads with someone. I'm sure he's held pads for thousands of people, but each person is different. And with someone a lot bigger than he is, like I am, you want to know what they can do first. So I'm sure as these rounds go on, it's going to get a little more intense. Earlier I said that Paidang called himself a Muay femur fighter. See, in Muay Thai, there's different classifications for different archetypes of fighters. Sometimes people fall under these classifications because of a gym that they train at, or sometimes they're just good at specific things within Muay Thai. But these classifications help people understand quickly what a fighter's good at. Here's some of the more popular ones. There's Muay Khao, which is a strong clinch-heavy game. There's lots of focus on controlling posture and throwing devastating knees. The Muay Thai clinch is one of the most unique aspects of Muay Thai, and these fighters are the best at it. Or Muay Mat, a fighter that likes to put pressure on their opponent. Always moving forwards and always throwing powerful strikes. Whether it's kicks, punches, or elbows, doesn't matter. What matters is pressure. Then there's Muay Thai, a very kick-heavy style known for its precise and powerful kicks, with a wide variety like roundhouse, push kicks, low kicks, teeps, to any target desired. Now, the more tactical or intelligent fighters are known as Muay femur. They're calm, patient, and technical. Should be able to do everything pretty well. With a background in karate, even though I'm a bigger guy, I like to be elusive, and I love counters like Muay Sok, but I'm very, very kick-heavy when it comes to sparring. Oh, my triceps. Something up with it. Who needs a tricep? We step into the ring, which means I know the work is about to come. And I want to prove to myself that I am not the training session that I had with Trainer Gay the other day. I wanted to feel better than I did in that last session. I started to get more and more confident that I wasn't going to gas out again. So I started putting a little more stink into each shot. And Paidang started to feed off of that energy. And it started going from single shots to combos. Until eventually he just started letting me go. This session he was seemingly trying to turn me into a Muay Mat. It's not my typical striking style, but it feels good right now. I'm starting to understand the kind of physical domination that you're going for with this Muay Thai style. Honestly, with how difficult and exhausted I was in the Trainer Gay session, it made me kind of nervous for this one. I knew that I would be tired, and that's why I'm here. I want to be pushed. But there was just something about that session. It embarrassed me, it really did. And I only went through more after that. The sumo tournament was a 12-hour day of wrestling. I mean, maybe the 27 hours of travel and the humidity change did have an effect on my cardiovascular system. Don't get me wrong, I loved the Trainer Gay session. I was just embarrassed. I was tired. I knew it didn't look great. It didn't feel great. But after this session, maybe I am still that guy. And despite being in a lot of pain, cardio-wise, mentality-wise, I'm ready for these last couple rounds. Ooh, so tender. So tender. He said I have good kicks. Which I'm assuming is why he decided to bring out the boxing mitts next. I may have a specialty in kicking, but he was going to make me better today. And that was by having me throw some hands. I consider my body shots and uppercuts to be some of my worst strikes that I throw. It's not something I do often. I'm a long range guy and I don't throw a ton of these strikes. And he was having me double up on them, which means I don't have to be good for just one. I have to be good in balance and control for 2 of them, and then be able to get out. The way he holds pads kind of reminds me of picking shots on someone that's starting to lose gas. It feels like I'm reacting to openings of someone who I'm kind of starting to pick apart. If the last session with Trainer Gay felt like I was a train off of the tracks, this one it felt like I was a train going downhill. I was still burning a lot of steam, but I was rolling at least. I couldn't do anything without my buddy the fan, such a good guy, but I still have one more round of boxing. Thank you. Oh. I can't tell right now if there's more or not. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. There was more. I should have known better. Of course there's more. There's always more. We finished up with the conditioning circuit of walking knees, push-ups, sit-ups, skip knees, and 10 roundhouse kicks on each side to finish it off. I believe the session ended with a stretch, but there's no way to truly know. I still kind of think Paidang will find me here at home and have me do a few more exercises just to be sure. But all jokes aside, what a fun and rewarding session that was. Done. That was such a good time. Oh, damn it. Now I have to walk all the way back.
Oh, that was Paidang. I think he said his name was Frank, but he's very complimentary. That was nice. Made me feel good. He said I should fight Muay Thai. I told him I was old and broken. Looking out at the beach now, it is blazing. I don't think I would have had fun on the beach. So I'm actually really glad that we did it inside, but that was a great experience. That was very fun. He still pushed me a little bit at the end. Just everything hurts, but it was at a pace that I was able to keep up. The expertise is different over here, obviously, just because of the amount of fights that they have. Training with guys that are actively in one championship, obviously it's different, especially when they're holding pads for you. It's a very different experience. I accidentally knocked the mitt out of his hand. That was not like a cool, wow, very strong thing. I just kind of missed. I kind of missed the mitt and it popped off like a little Pez dispenser. My tricep and my right rib are just on fire right now. So good time to go to the beach, maybe go to the pool. Big step, get some little R&R, rest and relaxation, and then yeah, see what's next.
Completely wiped out, but happy with the day so far. We went back to the hotel, took a shower and a nap, absolutely housed this pizza. Took a little stroll 2 minutes down the road to Maikaron Beach, where the sun is out and there's not a care in the world.
What do you think all those red flags mean?
I don't know, maybe red flags mean something else here. I hopped right in. There's something about crystal clear water that just melts all your pain away the second you get into it. As I do every time I'm in a new place, went for a little adventuring, took a stroll down the rocks on the south side of the beach. They're sharper than they look, but hey, if this bird can do it, I can too. After the training session I had, nothing's gonna slow me down. If there's some adventuring to be done, I'm in. But one beach wasn't enough for us on this fantastic day. We actually also went down to Maikaron Beach, which was a maybe 10-minute walk and a 10 out of 10 view.
So then in the edit it'll be, and then we went to a different beach. That's this beach right here. Or something funny that's like that. And I'm just gonna point.
As we got nearly drowned by one last wave, the sun began to drop below the beautiful rocky coast. But wifey and I weren't done yet, so we threw on our little Thailand flip-flops and waddled our way down to the Kata night market, hoping to find some delicious food and some trinkets. I'm a big trinket guy. Within the night market, there were some very cool food vendors. Most of the food here was either like chicken tenders and french fries, or like fish that's on top of a cooler of ice that you point to it and then they cook it. I was looking for something a little more in the middle. We got a couple snacks that I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to record. We also went during the off season though, and a lot of the options that are typically open during more touristy seasons were not right now. But my favorite thing I noticed, everybody is so nice.
I don't want to record them, but the people here who ask you to like come inside or to take a look around are much nicer than any other country that has an area where people are always trying to get you to come in somewhere. Like, it's still happening, but they're much more polite. Like, if you're like, no thank you, they're like, no thank you, you're welcome, goodbye. They're pretty nice.
After like a 2-minute walk back down the road, we found this place called Kalika. I knew nearly nothing about this restaurant, other than there was maybe 5 tables available, they had pretty cool artwork on the wall, and they had fans running, and it was serving Thai food. I'm in. But man, Kalika did not miss. I got the krapao moo. It was delectable, delicious, and pretty quickly devoured. 4 out of 5. Very good. But even better was the mango sticky rice. I love mango sticky rice, but I've obviously never had it in Thailand. And man, consider my socks blown off. I haven't worn socks all day. It's way too sweaty here, but if I had them, they'd be gone. One of my all-time favorite desserts, 5 out of 5.
My face appears to be having some allergic reaction to oxygen. On our day 2 of Phuket, the snack we'll be reviewing today is a chocolate lava cake. They asked me if I wanted to heat it up, and I said no, with no other ways to heat it up, but we're just going to eat it because it's a cake. It's got a little heart in there, and a man from a Korean, what I would only assume is a Korean boy band. My favorite. I don't really know how to go about this at all. What? Just forks? Well, that's nice. Good for everybody else, I guess. Cool your jets, kid. Wow, that's fantastic. Do you want to try a bite before I... You should. You really should. You really should. 8 out of 10. My numbering system has been a little all over the place. I apologize. Today was really cool. We got a fantastic breakfast. Wonderful training session. Wrecked my body entirely. I have 0 left. So we'll see how we do the rest of the trip. But very fun training session. And then we went to the beach, which was very cool. I liked the gym vibes. It was just kind of a little garage with some heavy bags and a dude who fights for one championship. There's probably other great Muay Thai fighters in there too. And we walked around for 2 hours and couldn't really find anything. I paid for a Muay Thai statue that I probably paid for too much. And then after that, it was just sweltering heat. All the food is outside and my face is so sunburnt that it feels like it's like exploding. I give this day a very high score. I will remember this day in a fond manner. And until next time, we've got a lot more fun to come. I hope you'll stick around. Is that creepy enough? Mm-hmm. Okay. Stop following me now. What, do you want to see me put the whole cake in my mouth? I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to eat it regular and you're going to sit here and watch. It's freaking me out, man. I know you wanted longer form content, but you don't have to watch me eat the whole cake. Stop. There's 2 bites left. You can just go. Look, only 1 bite left. You really need to watch me take the last bite? Dude, get a life. What are you doing? You just watch people take last bites of cake? Dude, you must be miserable at restaurants. Get lost. Go home. Very good cake.